All right, you think 3D glasses, you think, okay, a trip to the movies. But if I told you that technology is being used in the operating these rooms these days to give doctors a view, a three-dimensional view they couldn't get before, especially on the eyes, you'd be pretty amazed, wouldn't you? Joining us this morning on the morning show, Dr. Gulani from the Gulani Vision Institute. Good to have you here.
Pleasure to be back.
So any mom or dad knows that they see their kids playing with video games these days, and the graphics are just absolutely phenomenal. Well, a lot of that technology is now being used by eye doctors to help give them a picture of the eye that they've not seen before. So tell me how it works.
Basically, Bruce, this is looking at what you're doing actually in surgery. And it takes an optical image, makes it digital, and then processes it into a 3D kind of image. And that image gives you such beautiful stereoscopic depth that as an eye surgeon is very beneficial for patients.
So let's take a look at some of the pictures we have. This is the technology in action there. Does it help you give a better, more precise diagnosis and help better the patient's vision as a result?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, any technology that improves our visibility as a surgeon increases the safety for the patient and thereby the predictability of the outcomes. So let's say in my practice, as you know, LASIK is so important. To me, every technology that makes it better and better is something I feel is the future.
And technology is also allowing you to bring other doctors into the fold. Say you're in there and you come upon a situation, you're like, I need another pair of eyes, pardon the pun, on this. Using video conferencing technology in this 3D, you can actually bring another doctor who might be in, well, London, in as a consultant.
Absolutely correct. And in this, we can take it to the next level. Again, as you know, teaching LASIK surgery or correcting complications of LASIK is another very big part of my practice. Now you can literally have a picture-in-picture, for example. And let's say my techniques are running while that doctor is doing surgery in real time. They could literally be guided step by step. So whether that surgeon is in Europe, New York, Asia, it doesn't matter. Standard of care goes up.
Now let me go to what you just said, because you and I have chatted about this, correcting problems that were created by LASIK that had been done years ago. The technology today is so much more precise, and there are people who did have complications. This 3D technology allows you to see things that you wouldn't have seen before.
This is more during the surgery thing. The previous talks that we had were new technology that I brought into Jacksonville City, basically increasing the diagnostics for LASIK. But this, for example, let's say there are now newer lens technologies that patients with LASIK, let's say they were poor candidates, they couldn't have LASIK. Now with the newer lens technologies, this, because the lens has to be put in the eye, this technology allows such great 3D view that it's going to raise the bar, not only in outcomes, but safety during surgery. So that's going to be great. Now, for example, I'm working with a company in Germany to build a software where all the techniques we do, which make people fly to us now, that'll not be needed for them to fly because their doctors could actually deliver. Seeing picture-on-picture, seeing pre-made lines as to where to take the incisions. So I think that's the future.
And am I to assume that this 3D technology is just the tip of the iceberg and just the beginning of new innovations that we're going to see?
Again, yes, because if you look at where we are headed now with technology, all these surgeries and the ability to carry it online makes our surgical theater, or let's say in our institute, a world forum, if you may. Everybody's watching exactly what the surgeon is seeing. So even in the OR, where the staff is looking at the surgeon's view, now, while you're teaching this, whether it's at a national meeting or something, your surgery is like what exactly they're seeing at that point.
And the bottom line is that the patient benefit is just phenomenal. So if you'd like some more information about this 3D eye surgery, you can call the Gulani Vision Institute at 296-7393. And we've made it easy for you. If you go to news4jax.com, click on the Scene on 4 weekend headlines there, and you'll get all the information you need. Dr. Gulani, always a pleasure.
My pleasure seeing you again, Bruce.
Well, helping you